to Code to Serve Academy. Today, in our second lecture, we will deal with multiplication of fractions. Okay. So, what do we mean by multiplication of fractions? As the name suggests, we have to multiply different type of fractions, whether it is proper fraction, whether it is improper fraction, or any type of fraction that is mixed fraction, the third one. So, what we are going to do, we will multiply the fractions. So, let us suppose that our fraction is a by b and the second fraction is e by f. Okay. So, what we are trying to do, we are trying to multiply this. So, how can we multiply? Is there some procedure for multiplying? Yes, there are certain procedures. The first procedure is to multiply any two fractions, we have to multiply the numerator with the numerator. That means our a is the numerator and e is the numerator in both the fractions. So, we will multiply a and e first. Okay. So, what we will get in the numerator, we will get ae. Okay. And the denominator will be multiplied with denominator. So, we will get b and f will bf. Okay. So, a by bf will be our new fraction on multiplying these two fractions. Okay. So, a by bf is our new fraction. So, this was our step 1. Our step 1 was to multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. Now, what I am going to do, our second step is, if the fraction is reducible to the lowest term, then we have to reduce it. For example, let us suppose that this fraction a by b is 1 by 2 and the other fraction is 2 by 4. Okay. So, what we are getting? When we multiply the numerator with the numerator, this 2 and 1 when multiplied will be 2 and in the denominator we will get 2 into 4 will be 8. So, the value is 2 upon 8. On multiplying, the value is 2 upon 8. But what we have to do? We have to reduce it in its lowest term if it is possible. So, we know that for 2 and 8, both are having one common divisor, that is 2. 2 can divide both the numbers. So, what we get? We will get 1 upon 4 here. So, the multiplication of 1 by 2 and 2 by 4, that is our two fractions, is 1 by 4. So, what we have done, our first procedure is to multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator, and our second step is to reduce it to the lowest form. Okay. So, now we will deal with certain type of problems. This is for two fractions. Whenever we will get 2, 3, 4, 5, we will do the same thing. We will multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. Now, we will use certain tricks. What are the tricks? 1 by a into a upon b will be, we can divide this a and a. So, what we will get? We will get 1 upon b. We can use this trick, or else we can use a upon b. If a is of CB type, we can divide this b and b, so it will be c. We will use these tricks in solving the questions. So, let us start with our first question. Let us suppose that we have been asked to multiply three fractions. The first one is 1 by 3, the second one is 3 upon 9, the third one is 1 upon 27, and we are said to multiply these three fractions. So, what we will get? 1 by 3 into 3 by 9 into 1 by 27. What we can do? We can divide by using this trick. We can divide this 3 and 3. Okay. So, what we will get? We will get 1 into 1 as 1 in the numerator, and in the denominator we will get 9 into 27. We will get 9 into 27. What will be 9 into 27? 27 into 9 is 243. So, we will get 1 upon 243 as the new fraction when we have multiplied these three fractions. Okay. Similarly, if we are given the second question as, we are given all the types of fraction, that is let us suppose that our first fraction is a proper fraction, our next fraction is an improper fraction, our next fraction, sorry, it is an improper fraction, and the third fraction is something like mixed fraction. It is also a type of improper fraction. Okay, so we have to multiply these three. We have to multiply these three. How can we multiply? So first of all, for mixed fractions, what we have to do, we have to convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions. We have to convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions. So how can we do this? We have to multiply this 9 with 1, and after multiplying we have to add this with 4. So 9 into 1 will be 9, and it will be added with 4, it will give 13. So the value of this mixed fraction will be 13 upon 9. So 13 upon 9 is the improper fraction for this mixed fraction. Okay, so what we have given, we have to multiply 1 upon 2 with 8 upon 5 with 13 upon 9. So what will be the value? First of all, we have to solve it. So let us suppose that we are solving 2 4s are 8. So what we will get? We know that 4 cannot divide 9 or 4 cannot divide 5. Similarly, 5 cannot divide 13 or 4, and 9 cannot divide 13 or 4. So what we will do? We will multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator. So what will be the value? The value will be 4 3s are 12, 4 1s are 4, 1 5, 52, and 9 into 5 will be 45. And since it cannot be it cannot be converted into more simpler forms, that is why this will be our answer. So we have multiplied these three fractions and we got the value as 52 upon 45. Is it okay? Okay. Now this was for the multiplication part. If it is given that we have to multiply 5 fractions, 6 fractions, n number of fractions, we can do it like this. Okay, let us suppose that we are given 6 fractions. Let us suppose we are given 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 7. Okay, we are given these 6 fractions and we are said to multiply these fractions. Okay, so what we will do? So multiplying these fractions will be easy when we are taking these smaller numbers. But if in the denominator or in the numerator, the numbers are like 314, the numbers are like 512, then it will be very much difficult. Then multiplying these 6 terms will be very much difficult. So what we will do? We will try to always use simpler things. We will we will do, we will group these 6 in the group of 2. So what we will do, we will first multiply these two, we will multiply these two, and we will multiply these two. So these 6 terms will be converted into a multiplication of 3 terms, and like this we will again go, and after that we will solve. So what we are going to do, first of all we are solving these two. Okay, so 1 into 1 will be 1, and 2 into 3, that is the number denominator, 2 into 3 will be 6. It is multiplied with 1 into 1 will be 1, 4 into 5 will be 20. Similarly for this part, 1 into 1 will be 1 and 6 into 7 will be 42. So we have converted this 6 into the multiplication of 3 fractions. Now what we will do, we will multiply these two first. So 1 by 6 into 1 by 20 will be 1 into 1 will be 1, 6 into 20 will be 120. What it will be? 120, 6 2s are 12 and 0 will be here. So 1 by 120 is the fraction on solving these two fractions, and it will be multiplied with 1 upon 42. So we have to multiply 120 with 42. How can we multiply it? 2 into 0 is 0, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 4 0 0, 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, 4 multiplied by 1 is 4, 0, 4, 10, 5. So we will get 1 upon 5040. So this will be the answer for complicated questions. Okay, through these things, through these tricks, we can solve large number of fractions with the addition, with the operation multiplication. Okay, now this was for the multiplication part, but we have to do something more bigger. What it is? We have learnt about addition of fractions, we have learnt about division of fractions, we have learnt about subtraction of fractions. Division of fractions is not done here, so it is not in your book to convey this in this class. In higher classes you will know about the division of fractions. Okay, so right now what we are going to do, I am giving you a rough idea for what the division will be, because in different segments you will work on division of two fractions. Okay, so first of all, let me make you understand about how we will divide two fractions. Let us suppose division of two fractions is our next topic. Division of two fractions. So for division of two fractions, let us suppose our first fraction is a by b and our second fraction is c by d. We have two fraction a by b and c by d, and we are dividing both of them. So what will be the value of this? Okay, so to get the value of this, we will use one concept. We know that multiplication is the reciprocal of division, or division is the reciprocal of multiplication. We will use this trick here. So this a by b will be a by b, and this division, when converted into multiplication, it will reciprocate the second fraction. It will be d upon c. Okay, so this a by b divided by c by d will become a by b multiplied with d by c, and we know about multiplication, this will be ad upon bc. Okay, now we will try to solve the questions. Our first question is, let us suppose we are dividing 1 by 2 with 1 by 3. So what we will get? You first try, then I will try. What will be the value of 1 by 2 divided with 1 by 3? What you got? So someone is saying 1 upon 6, someone is saying 3 upon 2. So which one is correct? Let me solve it. This 1 by 2 will be 1 by 2. When changing the sign division into multiplication, we have to reciprocate this second fraction. So it will be 3 upon 1. So what we will get? 1 into 3 will be 3 and 2 into 1 will be 2. So 3 by 2 will be our correct answer. Okay, you got it? Now, if we are said to divide three numbers, three fractions, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4. How we can do? You try it by yourself, and after that I will make you clear. So what we will do? We will try to solve first two fractions, and after that again this will be converted into new two fractions and we will solve them. Okay, so it will be 1 by 2 divided with 1 by 3 multiplied with 4 upon 1. So it will be actually 4 upon 3. 4 when multiplied with 1 will be 4 and 1 when multiplied with 3 will be 3. So this will be 4 upon 3. So what we are going to do now? We will multiply 1 by 2 with 4 by 3. So what we will get? We will get 4 into 1 as 4, 2 into 3 as 6. Now we know that our last step is to convert this fraction into the simplest form or lowest form. So it will be 2 multiplied with 2 is 4, 2 multiplied with 3 is 6. So this fraction will be 2 upon 3. So it will be the correct answer. Okay. Now let us suppose we are said to simplify fractions. Sorry. Let us suppose that we are given 5 number of fractions and we are said to add, subtract, divide and multiply all the things in these fractions. Okay. So let us suppose that we are given 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5 and 1 by 6. So these are our 5 fractions. First part we are said that we have to add. In second part we have said to multiply. In third part we have said to subtract, and in fourth part we have said to divide. So we have to simplify these fractions under these operations. Okay. So what we will do? Because it is a type of mixed problem. So how can we solve this type of questions? Do you know? You can do it. How? No, it is the wrong option. In previous things, what we were doing, we were using brackets and we were trying to solve like this. But this will be incorrect for this question. This process will be an incorrect one. So what we will do? We will use BODMAS rule. We will use BODMAS rule. Whenever there are mixed problems in which different operations are separated with different fractions, we use BODMAS theory. What we use? BODMAS theory. So B is for brackets. Can anyone tell me about brackets? What are the different types of brackets? Do you know about certain type of brackets? So the brackets are, the first bracket is square bracket. The first bracket is square bracket. The second bracket is curly bracket. These are said curly braces. Okay. Our third bracket is parenthesis or smaller bracket. Okay. And our fourth bracket is vinculum. What it is? Vinculum. Let us suppose that we are said 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 and it is not there. Parenthesis is not there, but vinculum is there. Okay. So we are said to find the value of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4, and vinculum is in between 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. So what will be the value? So this vinculum says that first of all we have to operate this vinculum, and after that we have to add this number with 1 by 4. So what it will be? This will be 6, this will be 3 plus 2, so it will be actually 5 upon 6 plus 1 by 4. So in this way we will solve the question. Okay. So the brackets are generally of 4 types. The first one is square bracket, the second one is curly bracket, the third one is parenthesis, and the fourth one is vinculum. Now, O is for off. Off generally means that it is multiplication. Okay. Whenever there is off, let us suppose that we are written 3 by 2 of 2 upon 4. So, it will be 3 by 2 into 2 upon 4. Okay. So, O is for off. Now, D is for division. D is for division. Are you getting it? D is for division. After division, first of all, we solve brackets, and after that, we solve off. After that, we solve division, and after that, we multiply. After that, we multiply, and after that, we add, and after that, we subtract. Okay. So you have to write this BODMAS, and after writing this BODMAS, you have to understand which one we will use first. Which one we will use first. Now, to solve this question, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, let me write this question again. The question is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 multiplied with 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5 divided with 1 by 6. So, this is a simple problem. We will use BODMAS here. So, for BODMAS, what is our first thing? Brackets. Bracket is not here. Off is not here. Division. Division is here. So, first of all, we will divide these two terms. We will divide these two terms. Okay. So, what we will do? First of all, we will divide. How can we divide? We will change the sign to multiplication and reciprocate the next number. It will be 6 upon 1. So, overall, what it will be? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 into 1 by 4 minus 6 upon 5 minus 6 upon 5. Are you getting it, Samir? Okay. So, this will be our first part. After that, after division, for BODMAS, after D it comes multiplication. It comes M. So, we have to multiply now. We have to multiply now. So, this 1 by 3 will be multiplied with 1 by 4. So, what we will get? We will get 1 by 2 plus 1 when multiplied with 1 it will give 1. 3 into 4 will be 12 minus 6 upon 5. Now multiplication happened BODMAS. So BODM has been done. A BODMAS A. A is for addition. Now we will do addition for BODMAS. Division part is done, multiplication part is done. Now we'll move towards addition. So we will add these two numbers now. What we will, it will give 2 and 12 will give LCM as 12. So the numerator will be 6 plus 1 minus 6 upon 5. So the whole value will be 7 upon 12 minus 6 upon 5. Now after addition it comes subtraction. Now we will subtract these two numbers. Okay. So the LCM of 12 and 5 will be 60. 12 when multiplied with 5 will give 60. So this 7 will be multiplied with 5 minus 5 when multiplied with 12 will give 60. So this 6 will be multiplied with 12. So what we will get? We will get 7 into 5 as 35 minus 12 into 6 as 72 whole divided with 60. So here it is plus, here it is minus. Plus minus gives minus. We have to subtract the bigger number with the smaller one. 72 minus 35. That means 72 minus 35. 35 is 70 and we are said about 72. So it will be 37. It will be 37 and the sign with negative 1, the sign with negative 1, the greater sign will be included. So it will be minus 37 upon 60. Sameer, are you getting it? Plus minus, minus and the sign with greater one will be taken. So it will be minus 37 upon 60. So for this question, what we have done, we have simplified the value as minus 37 upon 60. Okay. So this will be our simplified value. Okay. Now we will move towards our next question. Our next question is, let me take it from the book. Simplify 2 by 3, 2 by 3 plus 5 by 12 under parenthesis of 5 by 11 divided with 2 3 upon 11 into 3 by 7 plus 4 upon 7. So we have to solve this question. How we can solve this? How we can simplify it? So we will use our rule, BODMAS rule. In BODMAS, there comes first bracket. So we will solve bracket first. Okay. So it will be the LCM of 3 and 12 will be 12. We will get 3 into 4 as 12. So 2 will be multiplied with 4 plus 12 will multiplied with 1 is 12. So we will get 5 into 1 here of 5 by 11 divided with 11 twos are 22 plus 3. So it will be 25 upon 11 multiplied with 3 upon 7 plus 4 upon 7. So this is converted into this. Now it will be 2 into 4 is 8, 8 plus 5 upon 12. So what it will be? 8 plus 5 is 13. So it will be 13 upon 12. So this bracket part is 13 upon 12 of 5 upon 11 divided with 25 upon 11 multiplied with 3 by 7 plus 4 by 7. Now in BODMAS, after V there comes O. So we will solve of first. So we have to solve these two. So 13 by 12 will be multiplied with 5 upon 11 since of means multiplication here. Okay. So what we will get? We will get 13 into 5 as 5 3s are 15, 5 1s are 5, 1 6, 65 and 12 when multiplied with 11 it will be 132. What it will be? 132. So it will be 65 upon 132. It will be divided with 25 upon 11 into 3 by 7 plus 4 by 7. The remaining terms will be same. Are you getting the point? It is very important to do like this. If we are not doing like this, we will get different values. Okay. So after this, what we will do? 65 upon 132. Now, what we are going to do? After of, there comes division. In BODMAS, after of, there comes division. So we will do division part. So this is division. We will convert into multiplication and it will be 11 upon 25 into 3 by 7 plus 4 by 7. Okay. Now we have to solve these two. We know that this 11 when multiplied with 1 will give 11. The carry 1 will be 2. 2 and 2 will be 22. 11 2s is 22. So 11 when multiplied with 12 gives 132. Similarly, 5 when multiplied with 5 is 25. 5 when multiplied with 15 is 65. Okay, 13. Sorry, it is 13. 5 when multiplied with 13 is 65. So, what we are getting? We are getting the value as 13 upon 13 into 1 is 13 and 12 into 5 is 60. So, it is 13 upon 60. Now, it will be like this. Okay. So, in bod mass, after division, we will get multiplication. So, we will solve multiplication part. We will solve multiplication part. So, we will get what we will get 13, this 3 and 60 can be divided. So, it will be 20, 3 into 20 is 60 and we cannot divide 7 and 13 or 13 and 20. So, this will be 13 into 1 will be 13 and 20 into 7 will be 140. So, on multiplying this, what we will get 13 upon 140 plus 4 upon 7. Now, we will take the LCM of 140 and 7. So, the LCM of 140 and 7 will be 140. 140 and 7 will be 140. How? Let us see. 7 2 ja 14. It will be 20 into 7 that is 140. So, LCM is 140. Are you getting it, Samir? Come in. So, the LCM is 140. So, 140 when multiplied with 1 will give 140. So, here it will be 13 into 1 plus 7 when multiplied with 20 it will give 140. So, here it will 4 into 20. So, what we will get? We will get 13 into 1 as 13 plus 20 into 4 is 80 by 140. So, we will get 93 upon 140 as the simplified value for this type of questions. So, this type of questions often come in exam with 3 marks. So, you have to solve these questions using BODMAS rule. It is very important to use BODMAS rule, otherwise your question will be not valid, your answer will be not valid. Okay. So, like this you will try more questions in your home. We will provide the DPP for that also. You try them also. Okay. Have a nice day.